ओम ज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। गुरुवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकाय सदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। अनर्पितं चरिं चिरात् कारुण्यवतीन कलौ समर्पितम् उन्नतजरसां स्वभक्ति श्रियम् हरिपुर सुंदर दुति कदम्ब संदीपिता सदा हृदय कंद्रेषु स्फुरितो वै सच्चिनंदना आनंद लीलामय विग्रहाय हेमाम्य दिव्य छवि सुंदराय तस्मै महाप्रेमरसदाय चैतन्य चंद्राय नमो नमस्ते। जयतां सुत पंगुर्मम मंद मतेर्गति मत्सर्वस्पदाम्बुजौ श्रीराधा मदन मोहन भक्त्या विहीनाय अपराधलक्ष्मै क्षिप्तस्य कामाधिकरं वन्दे कृपामयि तं शरणं प्रपन्नं वृन्दे नमस्ते चरणारविन्दम्। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। बोलो हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। बोलो श्री जगन्नाथ भगवान की जय। Very auspicious day, the Gundicha Mandir, the cleaning of the Gundicha Mandir, the big festival in Jagannath Puri from many ages, cleaning of Gundicha temple. Now, only this year was on this year there was no festival. Otherwise, every year we used to participate in this. Since the time of Mahaprabhu, and even prior to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, this festival was being observed by the residents of Puri. The servants of the king of Puri, they used to go and clean this Gundicha temple because tomorrow is Jagannath Rath Yatra. Lord Jagannath, he stays in Nilachal, the temple where Lord Jagannath, that temple is known as Nilachal, which is compared to as Dwarika. And Gundicha temple is Vrindavan, Sundrachal. Sundrachal is like Vrindavan. So the whole idea of the chariot festival of Lord Jagannath is to bring Krishna from Dwarika back to Vrindavan. And who brings Krishna from Dwarika to Vrindavan? The Brajvasis. Especially, we heard few days back, and Kurukshetra, the union of Krishna with Brajvasis, especially with his gopis, and the gopis, they hold Krishna in their heart. And they made Krishna sit in their heart, and they brought Krishna from Kurukshetra to Vrindavan. That's Rath Yatra, that's the chariot festival. The chariot is the heart of Braj Gopis. So throughout the year, for those who don't know, throughout the year, this Sundarachal, this Kundicha temple, is always like locked, and no one goes there. Some devotees go for have darshan, but when we go there, what we see? All dirt and dust inside, and it's not clean at all, and webs are there, so it's not in a very good shape because this is Vrindavan. In separation of Krishna, where Krishna left Vrindavan, the whole Vrindavan was in separation from Krishna. What to speak of the associates? Nand Baba, Yashoda Maya, Sridham Subal, Raktak Patrak, Lalita Vishakha Radharani, always in separation. Always in separation. The trees were dry, there were no flowers, and everything was just like so dry and separation. This is exactly the condition of Gundicha temple throughout the year. Yeah. But just like when Krishna, he returned to Braj Mandal, he returned to Vrindavan after killing Dantvakra, Shishupal Dantvakra. Just by the news that Krishna is coming, everything became, the trees became so green, everything became so uh, good and nice. Associates became so happy, delighted to receive Krishna back to Vrindavan. Similarly, after Rath Yatra, before Rath Yatra, a day before Rath Yatra, the Gundicha temple cleaned by the devotees. Because the Lord of the life, Mod Pranad, Shri Krishna will come and sit in this temple. So the system was before Mahaprabhu. Prior to Mahaprabhu, the king used to order his servants to go and clean. But when Mahaprabhu saw this, when he came to Nilachal, Jagannath Puri, when he saw this, he wanted to do this along with the associates. All our Guru Vargas, all our Guru Vargas, following the footsteps of Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu. And they all go, all our acharyas, with their disciples. On this day, they go and clean Gundicha temple. And similarly, in that remembrance, everywhere, all centers throughout the country, throughout the world, all Gaudiya Maths, they all perform this cleaning temple. Whatever small center or big center they have, they clean the temple. In the remembrance of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu cleaning Gundicha temple. Even houses, those who have deities at home, they follow the same standard. Oh, we are cleaning the temple, Gundicha temple. No, because this is Vrindavan. Srila Bhakti Thakur said, जे दिने गृहे भजन देखी गृहे ते गोलक भाई. In that house where I see everyone is worshipping Krishna, that house is not different from Sri Golok Vrindavan. And then what to speak of the centers and the temples, the Gaudiya Math, which is directly one part, or we can say manifestation of Sri Vrindavan. So we all devotees did here in our center, and many all other centers, they also done this, or they're doing this, cleaning Gundicha, cleaning the centers in remembrance of Mahaprabhu cleaning Gundicha temple. There is a great significance of this. Why we have to perform Gundicha temple, cleaning Gundicha temple. Gundicha is wife of Maharaj Indradyumna. She Indradyumna Maharaj in Satyuga, who constructed this huge Jagannath temple, which is masterpiece. And on the name of his wife, Gundicha, he also built Gundicha temple. So that's the meaning of Gundicha, the wife of King Indradev Maharaj, who started the worship of Jagannath, who got the three logs of wood floating in that ocean. And the whole story you can read in Jagannath Rath Yatra book. Anyhow, so what is the significance of cleaning Gundicha temple? The significance is they were small, they were dust, they were small stones, and there were some big stones. And Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he ordered all his devotees to clean this. Okay, let us hear what Chaitanya Chaitamrit said about this. Early in the morning, the Lord took his personal associates with him and with his own hand smeared sandalwood pulp on their bodies. Mahaprabhu himself is smearing all the devotees by welcoming them or greeting them, putting sandalwood on their forehead. That's an honor, the smearing sandalwood on someone's forehead. He then gave each devotee a broom with his own hand and and taking all of them personally with him, the Lord went to Gundicha temple. So every devotee is holding a broom, and this still is a system. Whenever we, on this day, when we are in Jagannath Puri, all devotees they carry their own broom and one clay pot, and every single devotee from all body of mud assemble there, and they clean the Gundicha temple. So, started by Mahaprabhu. In this way, the Lord and his associates went to clean the Gundicha temple. At first, they cleansed the temple with a broom. First of all, they clean the temple with the brooms, that stick broom, right? The Lord cleansed everything inside the temple very nicely, including the ceiling. Even the ceiling, Mahaprabhu is doing personally. Who is Mahaprabhu? Krishna. Who is Jagannath? Krishna. So Krishna is cleaning his own temple for Krishna to come and sit. But the Krishna who is cleaning the temple is in the mood of Radha Rani, Radha Bhav Vibhavit, Radha Bhav Duti Svalitam, Naumi Krishna Sarupam. Mahaprabhu in the mood of Radha Rani in cleansing the temple for Lord of his life, Jagannath will come and will sit in this temple. So Mahaprabhu is not leaving any single space. He is cleaning everything, even the ceilings. The Lord cleansed everything inside the temple very nicely, including the ceiling. He then took up the sitting place, Simhasan, where Lord Jagannath, the Bedi, where he is going to come and sit. Mahaprabhu is cleaning this again and again and again and putting in the original place. Because that's the place where Jagannath comes and sits. Thus the Lord and his companions cleansed and swept all the temple buildings, big and small, and finally cleansed the area between the temple and the meeting place. Everything, the whole courtyard. How many of you have ever attended this? Raise your hand. Anyone attended this cleaning Gundicha temple? Okay, let me see on the screen. This is one part. Second part, oh, only maybe I think 20, only 20 devotees I see on the screen. Rest they are hiding. They don't ever come on the screen. Or maybe they are in man, sulky mood. They don't come from very beginning. Yes. Okay. How many attended this cleaning Gundicha temple? Oh yes, Isha Mata said she did that. Acha. Keshav Prabhu said, yes. And who else? Who else? No one. Acha, anyhow. Huh. And many other devotees. Gitanjali is writing, she also attended. Acha. But if you are sometime in future, if you attend this, you will find everyone inside. Means all Gaudiya Maths, they come together in their own groups. The singing and dancing and cleaning. They cleaning the whole temple with a broom and sometimes with a cloth. All the walls, the ceilings, everything super nice, super clean. Hmm. So one group comes and clean one corner, then it goes to other corner. The other group comes and then clean the same corner, and they go other corner. Then the third group comes and clean the same corner, right? Especially that the simhasan of Lord Jagannath and Baldev Subhadra, oh, everyone is you know rubbing so much, shining, so polishing. So this day, Gundicha temple looks so beautiful, so clean. Why? Because tomorrow Jagannath is going to come and sit here. Krishna is going to come after long separation. Krishna is going to come and sit there. Otherwise, Gundicha is like Vrindavan in separation of Krishna, only weeping and crying and dry, only dry. That's the mood. So Mahaprabhu, imagine Mahaprabhu is doing this. Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself. Hmm. Hundreds of devotees were engaged in cleansing all around the temple, and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was personally carrying out the operation just to instruct others. Mahaprabhu is supervising and also cleaning and supervising. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu washed and cleansed the temple in great jubilation, chanting the holy name of Lord Krishna all the time. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Similarly, all the devotees were also chanting and at the same time performing their respective duties. All devotees were also chanting Krishna, Krishna and cleaning like Mahaprabhu. The entire beautiful body of the Lord was covered with dust and dirt. The body of the golden complexion of Mahaprabhu is covered with dust and dirt. In this way, it became transcendental beautiful. At times, when cleansing the temple, the Lord shed tears, and in some places, even cleansed with those tears. Wow. Mahaprabhu is cleaning with tears in his eyes. So he don't need any water, any clay pot with water. Everyone is bringing clay pot with water. Mahaprabhu is cleaning the temple with his tears. Imagine. After this, the place where the deity's food was kept was cleansed. Then the yard was cleansed, and then all other residential quarters, one after the other. I'm going fast, huh? Because I want to complete this chapter today. After Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu collected all the straw, dust, and grains of sand in one place, he gathered it in his cloth and threw it outside. Mahaprabhu collected straw, dust, and grains of sand, and then he threw it outside. Following the example of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all the devotees in great jubilation began to gather straws and dust with their own cloths and throw them outside the temple. Devotees were also following same as Mahaprabhu is doing. The Lord then told the devotees, I can tell how much you have labored and how well you have cleansed the temple simply by seeing all the straw and dust you have collected outside. Mahaprabhu was like indicating them, I want to see personally how much individually person they have collected the straw and sand and stones. How much? I want to see. Hmm. Even though all the devotees collected dirt in one pile, the dirt collected by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was much greater. Everyone was doing this. But Mahaprabhu did, that was greater than anybody else. After the inside the temple was cleansed, the Lord again allotted areas for the devotees to cleanse. How the Lord was allotting the areas? Krishna, 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 Krishna. Only speaking Krishna, nothing else. Only just by indication. Huh? And no one was allowed to say anything. Just Krishna, Krishna. Mahaprabhu is indicating, if you're not cleaning good, Krishna, 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 Krishna. And everyone is speaking in the same Krishna, Krishna. Understood? Right? Say Krishna, Krishna. Loudly. Krishna, Krishna. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Don't say yes. They say, can you hear me? I can't hear you. Krishna, Krishna. You like Harikatha? You like Harikatha? You like chanting? You like to be on the screen? And those who are not on the screen, you like to be not on the screen? Okay. The Lord then ordered everyone to cleanse the inside of temple very perfectly by taking finer dust, straw and grains of sand, throwing them outside. Now, first round is over. The second round, fine, very fine. Yeah. After Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and all the Vaishnavas cleansed the temple for the second time, that's the second time. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was very happy to see the cleansing work. He was so glad. While the temple was being swept, about 100 men stood ready with filled water pots, and they simply awaited the Lord's order to throw them. 100 men with a pot of water. They're waiting for Mahaprabhu to give order. As soon as Mahaprabhu called for water, all the men immediately brought the 100 pots, which were completely filled, and delivered them before the Lord. Here it is. Here it is. Mahaprabhu immediately ordered, and they all brought this water. In this way, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu first washed the main temple and then thoroughly washed the ceiling, the walls, the floor, the sitting place of Jagannath, and everything else within the room, inside, everything else. You can just, because you have never attended this, just think, remember this. And while reading this and speaking this, and remembering this, because every year we used to do this. In the groups, going singing and dancing and just cleaning. Hmm. Okay. Mahaprabhu began to wash the sitting place of Lord Jagannath with his own hands, and all the devotees began to bring water to the Lord. All the devotees within a temple began to wash. Each one had a broom in his hand, and in this way they cleansed the temple of the Lord. Someone brought water to pour into the hands of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and someone poured water on his lotus feet. And they are finding this good opportunity. Wow, we can have the Charnamrita of Lord. So they're pouring water on their hands, some they're pouring on the lotus feet. The water that fell from the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was drunk by someone who hid himself. Someone also begged for that water. Another person was giving that water in charity. So this is what's going on. The water which washed the lotus feet of Mahaprabhu, the person who collected this is hiding. And then in secret way, he's distributing to everyone. And everyone is drinking this. There's a big charity going on. inside the temple. After the room was washed, the water was let out through an outlet, and it then flowed and filled the yard outside. The Lord mopped the room with his own clothes. Mahaprabhu took out his sutriya, his own cloth, and started mopping. And he polished the throne with them also. Mahaprabhu started polishing that throne. In this way, all the rooms were cleansed with 100 water pots. After the room had been cleansed, the mind of the devotee was as clean as the room. Understand? What is the significance of cleaning Jagannath Gundicha temple? Why devotees go there? Why Mahaprabhu started this? Big reason. Cleaning temple means cleaning the heart, which is full of filth, dust, dirt, and all other rubbish. How can Krishna can come and sit in the heart? That heart which is having contamination and impurities. No, it's not possible. In our heart, always full of impurities. Therefore, Mahaprabhu is saying, Cheto darpan marjanam bhavamadavagni nirvapanam Shreya Kervika Chandrika Vitranam Vidya Vadu Jivanam Anandam Buddhi Vardhanam Pratipadam Purna Amrita Swadanam Sarvatma Sanapanam Param Vijayate Shri Krishna Sankirtanam. How can the anarthas from the heart can be cleansed? How is possible? Huh? Only by Krishna Kirtan. That's called anartha nivritti. There are many anarthas like Sarubhram, Asat Trishna, Nidhi Durbalyam, and Aparad. Dushkriti Uttha, Sukriti Uttha, and Avidya. All these are anarthas. By hearing Krishna Katha, by hearing Krishna Nam, all these anarthas will go away. As Bhagavatam says, Nasht Parayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavatam Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhakti Bhavati Nashtaki. Nashtaki Bhakti means the bhakti on the level of Nishtha. So by hearing Srimad Bhagavatam, what happens? Nashta Parayeshu Bhadreshu. The Ananta Nivritti comes to the level of Pray. In Madhurika Damani, different gradations of Anarth Nivritti is mentioned. Ek Desh Vartani means 1/4. Bahu Desh Vartani means 3/4. Then, Pray or Prayaki? Yes, Prayaki means 100% Anartha Nivritti. But still there are some subtle things still present, and that's called pray. 100% is prayati, but price 100% without even any subtle smell or anything left of the anarthas. And then purna, there's the last one. So nityam nashta parayeshu abhadreshu nashta pray. abhadreshu. All anarthas get almost destroyed by hearing Srimad Bhagavatam, and then one can come to the level of next key, means nishtha. Nishtha. Okay. So this is anarth nivritti. And then Bhagavatam 11 canto also says, Yatha yatha atma parimajato aso mad punne gatha shavana vidana. तथा तथा पश्यति वस्तु सूक्ष्म चक्षु यथांजन संप्रयुक्तम. There is always some uh, contamination covering the soul. So as long as Krishna is saying, one is hearing my katha which is so powerful, sadang prasangam mamvirj samvido, bhavanti hit karna rasayana katha. My katha which is so powerful. If anyone hears that katha, what happens? Yatha yatha atma parimajato aso. That covering on the soul get removed or get cleared up. So it can either be done by hearing Krishna Katha or by chanting Krishna Naam. These two things. Yeah. The significance of cleaning Gundicha temple, is it just restricted only to, this is an important point. Many devotees, they don't understand this. But let us hear what Srila Gurudev and Srila Prabhupada commenting on this. Is getting rid of inarth nivritti is everything? Is that the perfection? Or is there something more than that? Just only getting rid of inarth nivritti is not the perfection. The perfection is to attain prem lakshana bhakti. And because of that, the secondary result of that, anarth nivritti goes away. That doesn't mean we should not endeavor to get rid of all the anarthas. We should. But that's not ultimate. Why the cleaning is done in the temples? Or let's say in Gudicha temple. Just to clean, and one can feel clean from the heart, the contamination from the heart? No. That's secondary. But for us, secondary is also important. We can't avoid that. But there's some primary reason for this. Prime reason for this. And what is that? To make Krishna sit in the heart. That means Prema Bhakti. Because Prema Bhakti jahan hoite, avidya vinash jati. We sing this in Guru, in the glorification of Sri Gurudev. Prema Bhakti jahan hoite, avidya vinash jati. First Prema Bhakti will come and then avidya will go away. Not that first avidya will go and then Prema Bhakti will come. No. Sri Shukdev Goswami, he spoke he gave the blessings in the last verse of Ras Leela. Vikviritam Vrajvadam idam cha Vishnu Shradhanna to Anushunyar atha varneva Bhakti param bhavati pratilabhya kama ide rog ashnoti achre nadiraha. Anyone who hears under the guidance of authorities or acharyas, what? The immortal pastime of Radha and Krishna. But first hearing from them and then try to recite, not just start reciting without hearing. So what will happen? Prema Bhakti will come in the heart. And because of Prema Bhakti, then the disease of the heart will go away. The disease of the heart is the lust. So it's not that first lust will go, lust, anger, greed, envious. It's not that first this will go and then Prema Bhakti will come. No. First, Prema Bhakti will fall. And because of Prema Bhakti, then all these things, anarthas, unwanted, contamination, all will clear down. So prime is Prema Bhakti. So if anyone is hearing the pastimes of Radha Krishna with authenticity, with bona fide source, authentic source, under the guidance of Gurudev, then first Prema Bhakti will come and then Anarthas will go. That's the sequence, not other way around. Similarly, the second verse of Bhagavatam, Dharma projit kaitav atra parmo nirmasaranam satam वेद्यम वास्तव अत्र वस्तु शिवदम तापत्रायन मूलनम श्रीमद् भागवतम महामुने कृते किं वा परेरीश्वरा सद्यो हृदय वृद्धति कृतिभि शुश्वे तत्क्षणात्. What is the meaning? By hearing Dharma Projit Kaitav, Srimad Bhagavatam is such a wonderful scripture which reject all other goals of life, the four goals of life, Dharma, Arth, Kam and Moksha. The sense gratification, economic development, liberation and religiosity. All these four goals of life thrown away far by Srimad Bhagavatam. There's nothing mentioned in Bhagavatam about these four goals. There's something more mentioned in Bhagavatam. That is the fifth goal. And that's the ultimate Krishna Prem, the fifth goal of life. So Dharma Projit Kaitav Atra Parmo Nirmasarana Satam. Srimad Bhagavatam can only be understood by those who are Nirmasar, means who have no envious, no hostile mood, no enviousness to anyone. Because Bhagavatam is pure, is organic compared to as mango, organic mango, pure, 200% pure. Vedyam Vastam Atra Vastu Shivadam Taptrayana Mulanam. Srimad Bhagavatam, just by hearing Srimad Bhagavatam, all auspiciousness comes to person's life. And Trapatrayana Mulanam, the three kind of kaleshas, Adi Devik, Adi Bhautik, Adhyatmik kaleshas, vanish by hearing Srimad Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavatam Mahamune Krite Kimva Paririshvara, written by Shri Krishna Dvaipan Ved Vyas. Then what is the need of any other scripture? Everything is present in Bhagavatam. You see, everything is present in Bhagavatam. What is not there? Violence is there, fighting is there, hero is there, heroine is there, romance is there, joking is there. Everything is there in that. Srimad Bhagavatam. Sadhya Hridya Vruddhati Kritidhi Shushibhe Tashtanam. Sadhya, immediately, Krishna comes and sit in the heart of that person who not even started hearing Bhagavatam but have only taken a vow or decided I'm going to hear Bhagavatam. How we can believe this? We have to. Bhagavatam says this. But Maharaj, our heart is full of dust, dirt. How can Krishna can come? Just by hearing Bhagavatam, Krishna will come and sit in the heart. And not only come and sit in the heart, he get in controlled and captured in the heart. How Krishna can come captured in the heart? Pranena rasena ditangri padma. By the rope of love. A devotee binds Krishna in the heart by the rope of love. That's the only rope required. So what is that Krishna can come and sit in the heart? The heart which is full of contamination, as we all have. No, by constantly hearing Nityam Bhagavatam Sevaya, by constantly hearing again and again Srimad Bhagavatam, what will happen? First, Prem Lakshana Bhakti will come. And because of that, then anarthas go away. The unwanted habits, desires, contamination goes away. Then Krishna can come and sit in the heart. This is what's happening in Gundicha temple. Mahaprabhu is giving a shiksha, teaching along with all associates to clean this temple. Make your heart clean and soft. And then Krishna will come and sit in this heart. Sadhya Hridya Vrudati. Immediately, Sadhya, Krishna will come and sit in this temple. And means Krishna will come and sit in this heart. But there are some dust, dirt, and sand. What is this? The desire for, what is this? Anya Vilashita Shunyam Gyan Karmadya Anavritam. All unwanted desires and the karma and gyan. That bhakti which is covered by karma and gyan. This is compared to as dust, dirt, and sand. And this is what Mahaprabhu is cleaning and showing us. We need to clean this. Means our bhakti should not covered with this. Anya Vilash, karma and gyan. But that is not enough. That is again secondary. Tatastha Lakshana. But what is the Surup Lakshana? What is the prime characteristic of bhakti? Is Anukulena Krishna Nushilanam. Serving Krishna with favorable mood. And this is what Mahaprabhu is showing in this Gundicha temple. Not only cleaning to clean the heart or to clean the temple, but the prime cause is to make Krishna come and sit in this temple. That's why it needs to be clean. Or Krishna come and sit in my heart. That's why I need to clean the heart. Okay. So our practices, our endeavors is there to make Krishna come and sit in the heart. And when in that proportion Krishna comes and sit in the hearts, in the same proportion, the anath nivritti parallelly will not subside but will just get out from the heart. Anath nivritti just go out from the course. Out from the course. But then what will get introduced in the course? Nishta, Ruchi, Asakti, Bhav, and then Prema. So, making Krishna sit in the heart, sadhana is required, the practices are required. Why we are doing practices? If I ask everyone, we'll come up with the different answers. Similarly, Gurudev used to ask in a class, and most of the devotees, we all just used to say, we are ignorant. We used to say, Gurudev, by doing practice, anarthas will go away. Anarthas will go away. Gurudev said, never in your whole lifetime, if you practice, anarthas will go away. That was shocking for us. Why we are doing this? Gurudev said, no. Try make an attempt to make Krishna sit in your heart. Things which are favorable to bhakti, anukulasya sankalpam. Try to serve Krishna more and more and more. Don't worry about anarthas, although we have to worry about anarthas. I'm not saying we don't. That's the trouble part. But the whole focus should not be on that. The focus should be more on chanting, hearing, serving Bhagavatam, serving Vaishnav, serving Gurudev. There is no room for criticizing anyone. There is no room for criticizing anyone. There is no time for prajalpa. Where is the time? We already struggling with our sadhana. So less time, work situations, family situations, and many other things. Where's the time to waste in other things? Whatever little time we get in our daily life schedule, we need this to do something positive. Chanting as much as we can, 32 rounds, 64 rounds, reading Bhagavatam every day, hearing Harikatha every day, serving the deities. Where is the time? Where is the time for other things? We don't need to waste our time. That's what Srila Gurudev used to tell us, and that's what my style is. Positive, 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 positive makes us positive. And because of this, one is getting more and more gradually close to Prem Bhakti, and because of that, the secondary effects, the anarthas start uprooting from the heart. So this is a two process. Endeavors to get rid of anarthas, but there's an endeavors to attain prema bhakti, and anarthas are immediately because of that goes away. Just like when there is sunrise, darkness immediately, spontaneously goes away. No. Only by केचित केवल्य भक्त्या वासुदेव प्रायणम अगन ध्रुवंतिकार से निहारेव भास्कर. Bhagavatam, 6th canto. केचित केवल्य भक्त्या, only by pure devotion, pure bhakti, practicing pure bhakti, and then attaining pure bhakti. It is just like rising sun. And when the sun is on the horizon, then the darkness, the fog, the snakes, the thieves, all these unwanted things immediately goes away just by rising of sun. So we have to focus more on this. How we can get this? By reading and hearing Srimad Bhagavatam. Okay. And in context to this, a very special announcement. Tomorrow is very auspicious day. Lord Jagannath's Rath Yatra. We're going to hear tomorrow about in 1 hour, whatever time we get, about Rath Yatra. And also we're going to chant as our schedule, as per our schedule. But day after tomorrow, the schedule will be a little different. 24th June, day after tomorrow, there will be no japa session, no chanting session. There will be no Chaitanya Charitamrta. Day after tomorrow, we're going to starting 7 days Bhagavad Saptah. Srimad Bhagavad Katha, 7 days. Yeah. Because many devotees and even non-devotees in India from different corners, they will keep on asking me, and they already scheduled in their localities many Bhagavad Saptas were lined up, but we all stuck. We can't do this. The gatherings and in the temples not allowed, and we don't know how long this will go. It can go throughout this year or maybe next year. We don't know. But they are so much interested to hearing this Bhagavad Katha because of many reasons. You know what are the reasons I'm getting from them? Someone is very tired sitting at home, frustrated. Others are getting some depression. Some other people they're feeling so much negative energies around them in this time because many people dying. Actually, many people dying. So and this is not natural death. This is because of disease. So they are not getting the bodies. So there are many ghosts in the environment, and people are getting troubled by them. Okay, this is one. Another, they want to do for the benefit of those who already passed away. Another one, they want to do because it's all auspicious. Many others, or because it's birthday of my child. Many others, because I want to hear Srimad Bhagavatam. Many others, because by hearing Bhagavatam, one get Prema Bhakti. And I'm fully convinced, they say we are fully convinced the words of Bhagavatam because this is what the promise of Krishna is. So the solution to all this is hearing Bhagavatam Katha. Solution for everything is Bhagavatam, believe me. Even though we can say, oh, we have heard this many times, doesn't matter. We also eat every day, 3 times, 4 times. Yeah. We also take shower 1 or 2 times. Because this question was been raised to Srila Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Goswami Maharaj. Maharaj, what is the need to hear Bhagavatam or Harikatha every day? Maharaj said, then why you take shower every day? Just take once a month, or once a year. Why you take shower every day? To clean your body. And it feels good, it feels fresh. Similarly, by hearing Harikatha, Bhagavad Katha again and again, to clean all the unearths. Nasht paraksha bhadreshu nityam bhagavatam seva. And one feels fresh. So they were keep on asking me and I was delaying them. So now is the time to say yes to them. I approve them. I expecting, I asking your approval to approve me, to approve this so that I can start this. Okay. So 24th June, 4:30 IST, Indian Standard Time. 4:30 to 7:30 p.m. 3 hours session with Hindi bhajans and Hindi Harikatha. Oh, my devotees got sad. I have no option because there are so many people here from different cities, different localities. In their groups, they're all going to be on their screens, their phone or computer. They're going to attend online Bhagavad Katha. Yeah, but there is a hope for everyone. There will be simultaneously English translation. English translation. So let this be over. Then on 1st July, my katha going to end on 30 June. 1st July is appearance day, it's Ekadashi, first day of Caritamrta, and appearance day of Shri Srimad Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Goswami Maharaj. So from 1st to 5 July, 5th July is Guru Purnima. Everyone worship their Guru Devs on this day. Guru Purnima celebrated everywhere in India and outside world, everywhere. That's the day of worshipping one's Guru Dev. So that's 5th July. 1st to 5 July, we have 5 days festivals also in here in our center, Radha Madhav Gaudiya Math. So, in other words, we have 13, 14 days festivals all together. And it started today actually. It was a festival today. Tomorrow is again Rath Yatra. And then Bhagavad Sapta, 7 days. And then from 1st to 5 July is festival of Guru Tattva. We're going to hear so much Guru Tattva from 1st to 5 July. And after that, we'll see maybe in the month of July, we can do 3 hour English Bhagavad Katha also. I can, yes, I don't mind doing this. Yes, but This time, this 24th June, day after tomorrow, is going to be Hindi, and simultaneously will be English translation for those who want to hear. So I want support and help from all of you in this regard, that please do attend this katha. In America, going to be very early morning. It will be like 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. Before anyone goes to work, they can hear Bhagavad Katha. And if you can't get up early in the morning, try 7 days. It's a little austere, but you're going to get good results by hearing Bhagavad Katha and the darshan of Radha Madhav. So, in Holland, in South Africa, London, it's not early morning. It's going to be good time. I think it's going to be like 11 or 10 a.m., something like this. But in case if you can't hear because of work situations and other schooling, other things for the kids, then you can follow up later the recording part. Then you can hear that. But try to hear this 7 days Bhagavad Katha. It's my request. This is one request. This is what I want, charity from all of you. The other request is try to uh, spread this to your friends, to all your WhatsApp groups, all your devotee section, or even friend section, non-devotees. Just tell them it's going to be Bhagavad Sapta. If they want to hear, more than welcome to hear this. So 4:30 to 7:30 timings, and then 7:30 Arati. Arati, Radha Madhav Arati. So there will be third, fourth day will be the festival of the birth of Krishna. The fifth day, the birth of Radharani. Sixth day, Giriraj Katha, Anput festival, 56 professions. The seventh day, the last day, then maybe some Dwarka pastimes. Let's see how the flow goes. I don't know, because when it starts, I don't know where I flow, where I go. I don't know. So let's see. It's going to start. Okay. Are you all happy? Very good. Thank you. Yes. So there will be simultaneous translation. Jay Govinda Prabhu will do in Spanish. Hari Priya from Hong Kong, she will do in Chinese language for the Chinese devotees. And for Dutch devotees, they understand Hindi anyway and English. And if Ramanand Prabhu we want to do Dutch translation, it will be good. Yes. And we have, okay, so this will be like 7 days festival along with Kirtans. Sometime I'd like to invite Ramanand Prabhu also on the screen to sing some Hindi bhajans. It's going to be Hindi bhajans, okay? Because many new people they're hearing, and we want to make them devotees. So I will go slow and simple, not very deep, like Chaitanya Chaitamrita. Adi Leela, first chapter, 90 days, not like that. Very short, simple Harikatha for everyone to understand this. And Sundar Gopal Prabhu, our Kirtaniya, also going to sing Hindi bhajans. Ah, so that's the announcement. So now you know what you have to do. What you have to do? You have to write to your friends, your devotee friends. They can participate in this. And let's see in July. I don't know where I will be, in India or I'm traveling. Although there was supposed to be Bhagavad Katha in New York in July. That was our schedule. One Krishna Mohan Prabhu in his place, but I don't know when the travels will start. But if it starts, maybe we can have English Bhagavad Gita there or anywhere else. Even here, I can do this for for the devotees. Hmm. But if I will speak English, Bhagavad Katha, then all Gaudiya Siddhanta means deep point. But with Hindi, it's going to be simple. Okay? Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Bol. So Gundicha temple cleaning means cleaning of the heart, the essence of everything. Although there are many, many details in that, and I don't want to go very fast because we'll come to this chapter one day, someday. Uh, but the essence of this is cleaning dirt and dust from the heart to make a place of Krishna to come and sit in our heart. That's the whole idea of cleaning Gudicha temple. Mahaprabhu did this along with associates. Ah, but as I mentioned earlier, hearing Shrimad Bhagavatam also serve these two purpose. One is to attain prema of Krishna. More and more we hear, more and more we get attached to Krishna. And Nashtaparayashu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavatam Seva. Then all the Abhadra means anarthas will get destroyed. Anarthas get destroyed. Okay? Hare Krishna. So remember, day after tomorrow will be no chanting session, no japa session. You can do at home. Now I already made everyone practice. Since 3 months we're practicing this. Now you can practice by yourself 1 hour every day. And when these festivals will be over, then I will start again this. Right? Hare Krishna. Thank you. Gracias. Dante Stay safe. Stay safe.